All right, let me check my YouTube feed here. What's up, Kixadelphia? Hey, Skeen. I don't know if you just got the message I sent. So, yeah, I didn't do anything as far as canceling the order. That must be something automatically on Divid's part. I saw that on my end, too, but let me check that out. So, guys, yeah, there were two teams that the payment failed, and I'm going to rerun them as an auction here before we get started. It was the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans for this first break. So the break is totally certified blaster, Donruss Optic blaster, Donruss Optic Mega, and the 82 Tops football rack pack hunting Lawrence Taylor, Anthony Munoz, Ronnie Lott rookies. What's up, Mike? How's it going? Let me pin a giveaway here first. I'll give you a choice of a vintage pack here. I'll take you through that after the winner. Pro Set, Leaf, Dick Tracy, 98 Pacific Baseball, and a Star Trek. And I don't think Mike can see you because he's over on the YouTube feed. But Andy was saying hi, Mike. All right, so let me create these two teams that the payment failed on, and give me 1 second. So, guys, a couple things too. I have a bunch of stuff in the buy it now, which I'm happy to rip in stream. There's two of these: Keepsake Multi-Sport Edition, Keepsake Historical Edition. They're in the buy it now. I'll either rip them or ship them up to the buyer. I'm going to do a couple pieces of the past breaks afterwards. I've been doing these for a bit. The one-time series. There's top pack, bottom pack. I'll run this by itself as a box. This is in the buy it now. This is a killer box. I'd like to do it as a break, but the way it's formulated inside, it's tough to do. But there's 4 hits in every box. Some autos. There's patch cards. There's oversized cards. It's an interesting box. So I have these in the buy it now. So if anybody wants to get on that, I can. I love to rip that live because it's a cool product. And then lastly, I have a case. I didn't even open this case yet, but I have a case of 2025 Pieces of the Past 9-year edition. It's a 5-box seal case. There's 9 packs per box. So I have 9 packs in the buy it now. So, okay, no worries, Tim. Well, thanks for watching. Let me create these two teams. Let me 1 second to do this. Case hit active. Yeah, you got it, man. Yeah, there's some killer stuff. I watched some rips. It's possible to pull a cut auto. I've never pulled a cut auto from anything, but I know it exists. So let me give me 1 second to create this listing. I'll just use that. Break 1. Raiders rerun. All right. $1. That's right. Okay. Sorry, guys. Bear with me 1 second. I had to create this listing. See if I can find it now. Where'd it go? To do it as a buy it now? That might be a problem. All right, I can delete it because I created it wrong. We'll do that. There we go. All right, $1, 15 seconds. All right, here we go. Now we got it. Guys, I'm going to have a second break today, too. That's an Optic break. Okay, Sorry about it. Took a little while. Yeah, I fixed it, Rod. I realized I screwed that up. So here we go. Which box? I'm opening all of those boxes. At Edith or Edits. Sorry, I'm trying to read, but it's covered up in the background. Rod. So I created 2 teams because the payment failed. So it's that's what I was doing. So here we go. It's going to be the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. I'm going to run the Raiders first. 15 seconds. We're in now. Good team. Brock Bowers chasing here. Garage Shells Maniacs is in. Picking, punching coming in. King of Pundits. He's always in for a little rookie chase. All right, Andy's taking it down. Let me create the Houston Texans now. All right. There we go. I think I got it going. That was a little smoother that time. There we go. All right, Houston Texans. I know. I was telling him that. And he missed the Lions? Yeah. I texted him. He got sniped on the Lions. He's like, oh, I forgot. How do you forget your own team, Andy? Come on now. Here we go. Houston Texans rerun. And I will run, as Rod did the other day with his baseball break, I'm going to run some the second break teams in the midst of the first break. Maybe after the first box, I'll run a couple. All right, picking punch and taking down Texans. Okay, all right, so guys, I'm going to get this ripped. So I was thinking I'll start with the totally certified. How do you think about this order? Totally certified blaster, then get into the vintage pack, the 82 tops rack pack. Make sure I have my scissors nearby. And then and then I'll do the Optic last. Does that sound like a good plan for everyone? What's up, the Hook Killer? Come on over to Did the Cards, guys. If you're watching on YouTube. All right, let me pull my YouTube up so I can see that. All right, let's get the totally certified sliced up here first. Sorry, guys. That was a loud. I get those fancy slicers like Rod has. Oh, yeah, I'm going to talk about the my break next Sunday. That's a pretty fun break that I'm doing with Tim. Bowman, but I'm going to do a 1957 top set break, and they're going to auction off this guy for $1 or start him at $1. Dylan Cruz, 75 auto. And I knocked over my stands again. Well, let me move these cases out of the background here. Give me a little more space to work with. Six packs, empty box. All right, here we go. I love this stuff. I mean, obviously, Optic is the one everyone wants, but totally certified is pretty cool. And guys, second rip, you can go pre-bid on it now, is going to be an Optic retail box. Is auction in the store next. Yeah, so that'll be next. Optic retail. There's a Prestige fat pack, Donruss fat pack, and a little vintage 88 tops cello pack in there. So yeah, you guys can pre-bid on that. I'm going to run some of them after I run this, open this box. Before I slice open the rack pack, I'll run a few teams. But here we go. First pack of totally certified, break 1. I'll pull that Stafford forward since I showed that. Get the Matthew Stafford. Intriguing players, Max Crosby. DeAndre Swift on the purple. There's a lion. Jahmyr Gibbs. Today's the time we hit a giant lion, right? I did. Yeah, I meant to send you a message. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I did get it. I appreciate the extras you tossed in there, man. And guys, I do have a couple Pokemon boxes in the buy it now as well. A little Sam Laporta downtown today, maybe? What do you think? Man, did it again. I'll pull that card forward. Blake Corum. Devontae Adams. Blake Corum on the rookie. Ladd McConkey. That's a nice little card. On target. And Dalton Kincaid. We got a Ladd sleeved up here. Are the winners given? The drawing? Given. It's the giveaways drawing. DeWick 74. Congrats. So you can get your choice of a bunch of variety of packs. Pro Set Football, Leaf Baseball, 91 Leaf, 92 Leaf, Dick Tracy, 98 Pacific Baseball, Star Trek. Your choice of those. Yeah, I haven't won one in a while either. All right, we'll flip that around in a second. That's a cool looking card. Franchise Foundations. Rookie card, Roma Dunze. It's better than the last Franchise Foundations. That was the Aaron Rodgers card. He's not much of a foundation. There we go. The Natron Bomb. I like that one. I loved him back in fantasy back in the day. Dak Prescott. And Tyreek Hill. We got Rome sleeved up. What's up, Dan? Dan the man in the house. Guys, I'm not going to have my regularly scheduled Wednesday show with Dan and the man this week. We're going to do it, I think, Tuesday night instead. I have a grand opening of this clothing store that I'm curating for, so we're going to hit the grand opening. But here we go. Next pack. There we go. J.J. McCarthy to the Vikings. He is like Norm on Cheers. That's a good point. Jerry Jeudy. You're like Cliff Clavin, Andy. George Kittle. I'm like Ted. Or Ted Danson, whatever his character is. I'm totally blanking right now. And T-Law. You like Cliff? Oh, come on now. Sam, definitely Sam. What was the best episode, I think, of Cheers was the Jeopardy episode with Cliff Clavin, right? I forget the quote. Was something like, none of those people have met my mother or something like that was his answer. Oh, my God. Come on, Dan. Justin Jefferson on target. Keon Coleman rookie card. Aaron Rodgers. And a little Jared Goff. We got Keon sleeved. Oh, my God. Dan, is he paying you or what? What is going on, Dan? Last pack of the Totally Certified. How happy your week been? At least you're playing into the royal-sounding language. Kamari Lassiter. A.J. Brown, best receiver in the league. Kyler Murray. Kyle Hamilton. And we have a few rookies there. Keon, J.J. McCarthy, Ladd McConkey on target, and the Roma Dunze. Exactly, right? I mean, he's a beast. When he's not there, I mean, they're a much different team. All right. I'm going to find my scissors. Let me run a team for the next break real quick. I'll run the they start up there. Yeah. I'll run the Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals in break 2, which is the Donruss Optic retail box, Optic fat pack, Prestige fat pack. There's the retail box, 20 pack, 4 cars per back, and the 88 top cello, hunting the Bo Jackson rookie, Christian Okoye rookie. Here we go. Running 10-second sudden death, doesn't reset. Arizona Cardinals running now. Oh, did you get some, Andy? Pick and punch and takes down the Cardinals. What I'll do, I'll run another team after the first sleeve of cards. We got the 88, oh, no, sorry, not 88, 82 tops, hunting Ronnie Lott rookie, Lawrence Taylor rookie, Anthony Munoz rookie, and Chris Collingsworth rookie. And obviously early Peyton, second year Joe Montana. Oh, very nice. Yeah. Hook me up, man. Hook me up. Here we got, starting off with Ed Newman. There you go, Wilbert Montgomery on the Eagle. That's a nice Wilbert card. Heading over to whoever got the Eagles. There we go. Second year Joe Montana. Pack fresh. That's a nice hit. Let me get that sleeved up real fast. Nice centering. That's a nice hit. 49ers went pretty cheap for a chance of hitting a Ronnie Lott rookie. I forget what they went for. Yeah, absolutely. Al Richardson, Rich Wingo, Charlie Smith, who's a good receiver for the Birds, Steve Cox, Richard Todd, Wendell Tyler, really struggled with that name for some reason, Vegas Ferguson, never heard of him, pretty cool name, Tony Reed, me too, man. Yeah, I love that style helmet. Charles Holmes, Stanley Morgan, who's a good receiver for the Patriots, Wayne Morris. There we go. Football Brothers. I didn't know. I never heard of Eddie Payton. So that's a card I guess I'm going to have to do a wheel for. The Vikings and the Bears. Walter Payton with the classic headband going on. So that one I'll do a wheel off camera. I don't think if I hit like a monster card of some sort, then I will hit it on camera. Derek Ramsey. Steve Largent in action. That's a nice card. And Cecil Johnson. All right, so that was pack 1. Nice little Joe Montana hit. Let me pull up a second team before we get to the next one. Got Atlanta Falcons on the second break. Donruss Retail Optic Box. Donruss Fat Pack, Prestige Fat Pack, and the 88 tops. Yeah, linebackers, man, looked a lot different back then than they do now. It's all about speed and being agile. Again, the sudden death doesn't reset. Running right now, Atlanta Falcons. Get the Michael Penix chase here. Rod takes it down. I think Rod got both of them so far. Nice buy, Rod. Go sleep. Rack packs are the nicest thing to rip, man. They're, in fact, you can just pull scissors out. Makes it pretty smooth. Got Vince Evans. Reggie Williams. Ozzie Newsome. There we go. That's a nice card. Hall of Fame tight end. I'll sleeve him up. Tony Hill. Joe Klecko. Great defensive end. I played baseball against the Sun. Von Shaman. I'm sure I butchered that. David Verser. Art Shell. Great coach, or at least great press conferences as a coach. Dave Woodley. Fred Dean. Tom DeLeon, Ken Anderson, Jack Holmes, Lynn Kane, All-Pro, Mel Blount, great Pittsburgh Steeler, Isaac Curtis, Charles Alexander, Steve Bartkowski. Let me sleeve up those. And these are nice pack fresh cards. I thought you were saying come on with it, but you're saying come on LT. I got you. Yeah, that would be fun to hit. All right. These guys, yeah, they're pretty clean. I mean, I didn't see anything that was butchered as far as like centering. All right, let me run another team for the next break. Baltimore Ravens in the Optic retail box, and the 2 fat packs, and the 88 tops. Running now, sudden death, no resets. Counts down from 10 seconds, and it ends. Mike, what was that? Was that a? I'm not familiar with that rule change. Educate me. For Mel Blount, was it like a hands, maybe like a 5-yard, the 5-yard rule? What's up, Jason from Atlanta? Jason, we're running on dibtocards.com. Return the Slab takes that down. The Baltimore Ravens. Okay, cool. Very cool. Yeah. If you can just stop a guy at the line, that's a tough thing for a receiver. Louis Kelcher. James Jones. John Matuzak. Lamar Parrish. Kellen Winslow. There we go. A little all-pro tight end. Ray Moore. Or Nat Moore. Why did I say Ray? Doug Wilkerson. Doug Deacon. Pretty sure the LT card is one of those all-pro cards, too. Butch Johnson. Mark Gastineau. Great defensive end. I thought it was a shame that he had his record broken by his, excuse me, get a drink, by Strahan when Brett Favre took the dive. Tony Nathan. Henry Marshall. Andra Franklin. Ricky Thompson. Yeah, I bet. Joe Washington. Come on, we got last little late LT. Jim Osborne. Rick Denmeyer. So, hit some cool cards, but none of the rookies, unfortunately. Let me get Gastineau sleeved up. Actually, while I'm doing that, let me there we go. Yeah, I love that game, man. I get so frustrated up in that upper left corner. Buffalo Bills break 2. Optic retail box, fat pack of Donruss, fat pack of Prestige. Running now, 10 seconds, sudden death. Philadelphia takes it down. There was the hits in that rack pack. So obviously the best, the Joe Montana, second year in action card, the Ozzie Newsome, Mel Blount, Cullen Winslow, Mark Gastineau. I'm going to get a drink of water because my voice is fading. After doing a 2-hour dib did earlier today. I'm working for a show I'm setting up at for hours today. Like my van is so loaded. All right. Let's get the Optic Blaster going here. Let me run another team while I'm slicing this guy up. Carolina Panthers for the second break. Again, Optic Retail, Prestige Fat Pack, Donruss Fat Pack, and the 88 Tops Cello Pack. Running now. Thanks, Andy. Yeah, it's not very often you give me credit. I like it. Oh, wow, that's awesome, Tim. Garage Sale Maniacs takes down a good deal there. I don't think it was your idea. Don't try to steal my idea, Andy. I can't wait for the one next Sunday. I'm gonna that PSA 7 guaranteed slab out of 57 tops. I mean that is a we could pull a monster. I mean that's like if we pull a graded 7 Mickey Mantle, that's akin to a downtown, like a Jaden Daniels downtown probably or more, right? I mean, I'd rather have the mantle. All right. Optic Blaster 6 packs. Here we go. Pack number 1. I don't think I ever heard that the giveaway winner never chose his giveaway. So let me I'll choose at random for him, but let me run another giveaway too. If you did see him select it, let me know. Come on now. All right, here we go. Optic pack number 1. Justin Fields, Adam Thielen, Patrick Mahomes lighted up, and the Raider rookie Dylan Lobb. I get the rookie sleeved up and sleeve up that Mahomes insert. Pack 2. I agree. Yeah, it's a cool looking insert with that like color splash in the background. Forrest Buckner. Oh, what is that there? It's a little. Could be something big here. Uptown Saquon Birds. Oh man, I love it. I love it. Greatest, one of the greatest seasons of a running back in history. Who had the Eagles in this break? I'm going to pull up my screen. Let's see who had that. I think it's Kixadelphia. Let's see. Kixadelphia. There we go. Even got Philadelphia in the name. Love it. Here we go, man. Congrats. I'll come back to that. Adam Thielen. Enrique. Oh, I can't, I'm shaking after the Uptown, so I can't even say that last name. But there we go. Ruke. Yeah, I know. I could have sounded it out. Ruke. Oren Horg. I can't even see what letters they are, man. It was Kixadelphia, Tim. Kixadelphia. There we go. Beautiful card. Let me get him in a one touch. I should have a one touch right next to me here. There we go. Right here. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's my first one I've hit. Andy's hit him with me. But I love it's an eagle too, man. That's awesome. Get him in the one touch as we speak. Here we go. Saquon, Uptown for the Birds. Kixadelphia pulling down the beautiful, the best card I've pulled so far in a break. Oh, nice, nice. All right, can we get any better than that? I don't think you can hit 2 in a box. Maybe you can. Who knows? Anyone ever see that happen before? The pink, the pink insert here, the hollow. James Conner, Jerzon Newton, not the Commander pink we want, and the Adonai Mitchell, Adonai or Adonai? How do you say that one? Yeah, I mean, you can't get, as far as a bird, I mean, you can't get better than that. I mean, obviously you got the downtown with Hertz, but Saquon is, I mean, the city loves Saquon. And plus, I love it's going to a Philly guy. I assume Kixadelphia is a Philly guy. I mean, he bought the Eagles, got a Delphia in the name. There you go. Go Birds. All right, next pack. Cameron Jordan. Josh Downs on the pink. Is that a Cardinal? Marvin Harrison Jr. That's a nice card, too. There we go. On the pink hollow. And then we got Chop Robinson. And that might be the best name in football right there. Chop. We get Marvin Harrison sleeved up. That's a nice hit for the Cardinals. And we didn't even get to the Mega yet. Thanks, Rod. Yeah, man, I'm excited for that. And I knew something. I thought it was going to be a downtown or uptown one because it's usually, I think, in these packs, it's a second card. It's not going to be in the hollow spot. Ramondre, Travis Kelce, Max Melton on the silver, and Xavier Legette. Yeah, how about the Megas, Andy? You remember where they were at in the Megas? Because you hit the downtown Drake May, but that was in a Donruss. Yeah, did you see that? I texted him as soon as you. I'm like, did you see that? He was in the break, but he missed the pull. What an amazing card! And you don't often see the back of a card and realize how cool the card is just from the back. That back was like special, man. We got a fit card here. Let me pull that next. We got Jordan Addison, Jonah Ellis, rated rookie. Let's do the pink, and then we'll do the relic. I got a Bengal on the pink. Eric All. That's the back of the card. All right, I'll just flip it around. There we go. Drake May, rookie phenom patch. Man, oh, we're hitting some stuff, and that was a good blaster, man. Beautiful card. Drake May. Just a blazer of a card there. That color, that big red patch. I mean, like a multicolor patch, but that's a beauty. I'll get that in a one-touch, too. Let me find a one-touch here. Who was that? Yeah, good question. Let's see. New England was over the years. There we go, Tim. And Tim over the years. We still have the Mega to go. We're hitting. This is a good break. Actually, you know what? This one touch is. I need to get a thicker one touch. I have one over here. There we go. There we go. Thick one touch for the rookie phenom there. All right, I still got the Mega to go. Let me run a couple teams here for the next break. Got the Bears moving to stage. The Bears, obviously one of the better teams to pull in here. Bears going to run 10 seconds, sudden death, doesn't reset. Running now. This is on the second break. Donruss Optic retail box. Donruss Fat Pack. Prestige Fat Pack. And the 88 Top Cello Pack. Rod taking it down. We're on the Cincinnati Bengals as well. Cincinnati Bengals. 10 seconds. Sudden death here. Break 2. Grouchell Maniacs is in. Grouchell takes it down. All right, I'll do the rest after this. Here we got Mega, Optic Mega. Can we get any better? I mean, that was a great blaster. That was the best blaster I've opened. Unfortunately, it wasn't for myself. I've never pulled a downtown or uptown for myself. Now, what did Andy say? What did I miss? Oh, wow. Wow. Interesting. Let me see what Andy said here. All right. So we got the Mega. Empty box. Six packs, 7 cards per pack. All right. For the giveaway round, we got that giveaway. Threads and Kicks. Threads and Kicks. Pick your. You can choose any of these packs here. Pro Set, 91 Leaf, 92 Leaf, Dick Tracy, 98 Pacific Baseball, Star Trek. Your choice. Either rip it or ship it. First Optic pack, 91. You got it. Pro Set? Or 91 Pro Set or Leaf? Threads and Kicks. Pro, you got it, man. And last question, rip or ship? I'm going to label it regardless. Get my painter's tape here. Rip, you got it, man. I will rip that right after streams. We got right after, not after stream, but after this rip. Threads and Kicks. All right. Here we go. First pack from the Mega. Start off with Joey Burrow. Isaiah Pacheco, Kayvon Thibodeau, Daniel Jones. Save that green till the end. The rated rookie, Johnny Wilson. Brian Thomas Jr. Let's see what the green is. What is this called? Is it green velocity or green hyper? I forget what that. There we go. Spencer Rattler. Nice card on the green. Let's see what they call that one. Where did I put the box already? There it is. Green Hyper Parallels. Green Hyper Parallels. There we go. Nice pickup. Who had the Saints? Got to check that one. Was it Tim is celebrating over there? Maybe it was Tim. Let's see. Tim, it was Tim. Tim's having some nice pulls here. Green Hyper, Spencer Rattler. You sleeve up Brian Thomas and Johnny Wilson. I can see bigger things for Johnny Wilson this year. I mean, Jahan Dotson did not pan out. And we still have him, but I can see him stepping up. And he just got freakish size. CeeDee Lamb. Kyle Pitts. Sorry, I was distracted because my other phone, I guess thought I was asking for Siri. Antonio Gibson. That was Alvin Kamara on the previous card. Let's say the green to the end. Got Malik Neighbors. We got a little Malik Neighbors rookie. Christian Wilkins. And the green. Got a Texan. Jawar Jordan. Sleeve up the neighbors. Me too, Maximilian. Definitely a huge football fan. All right, next pack. Anyone watching on YouTube, coming over to dibditcards.com. There's going to be another break coming up here shortly. I'll have a couple other non-sport breaks at the end. Here we go, DeAndre Swift. Got a cool rookie on the back there. We'll see what that is. Gabe Davis. Justin Jefferson. What that is. Jonnu Smith. It's a thick card. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. There's multiple cards there. Let's see what this one is. Primary colors. Jaden Daniels. That's a nice one. Beautiful card. Behind Jaden. Devontae Walker. Roman Wilson. If I can get Jaden sleeved up. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm a huge Eagles fan, Maximilian. Huge Eagles fan myself. How about yourself? Here we go. Jaden back there. Sleep out the other rookies real fast. The Raiders, says Maximilian. All right. 2 packs to go after this one. So this is three left. 3 left, including this one. Myles Garrett. Tua Tagovailoa. Oh, there's something there. There's a thick card and then something shining behind it. Got a Puka. That card's backwards. So let me say that to the end. Lion. Oh, I'm sorry, Panther. Miles Sanders. Maybe I'll put that guy to the end. Jace McClellan. Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams, rookie. All right, so this is the back of this card. I'll flip them around. There we go. Patch card. Adonai Mitchell. Is that first year fresh Indianapolis Colts? Very cool looking card. Very cool looking card. The deck. I don't know about the Caleb. I'll get him sleeved up for sure. Let me get this one in a thicker slab. We got the patch card, Donnie Mitchell back there. Let me get Caleb sleeved. Got to protect him a little better than the Bears' offensive line. You're saying, right, Dan? Is that what you're saying? Actually, I don't know much about the Bears' offensive line, to be honest. It looks like it. I mean, it's a very cool looking card. I don't know what the design is, but I mean, super cool. Even the back of it, when I saw that back there, I need to get a little smaller sleeve because that's a little big for it. Running out of space on the hits up here. All right, 2 packs left. I know, right, Andy? Kirk Cousins. David Montgomery. Hayden Hurst. Max Crosby. We'll say the green to the end. Rookie Braden Fisk. Austin Eckler. The green hyper. We got a Colt, it looks like. Anthony Gould. Here you go. Nice. Gonna have a, it's a good thing, best thing about having pets, right? We get Braden Fisk sleeved. Yeah, Colts are hitting. All right, last pack. It's been a great couple of Optic boxes so far. Khalil Shakur to the Bills. Dalton Schultz. That's an interesting pose there. Oh, thank you, Randy. You're kind. Jahan Dotson. L'Jarius Sneed. That's a pretty cool looking card. My House. Drake May. There we go. That's a beauty. Patriots are having a nice break here. Luke McCaffrey and Devin Culp. What box is the best bang for your buck currently, in your opinion? I would say the blasters, Optic blasters. I mean, really any of the Optic. For non-Optic stuff, I say the Donruss Megas. That's the last one I opened. I have a couple of them that I'll run in future breaks, but they're pretty good. All right, that wraps up that break. So I'll show you the hits. Oh, let me get Luke McCaffrey in a sleeve here. All right, let's take these guys down. Man, this was some monsters in this break. All right, we had the Drake May, My House. Caleb Williams. Donnie Mitchell. What's that called again? First Year Fresh. Spencer Rattler, Green Hyper. Jaden Daniels, Primary Colors. Marvin Harrison on the pink. Rookie Phenom, Drake May, patch card. And then the Saquon Barkley Uptown. So great first break there. Let me, I'll rip that giveaway in a second. Let me put this on stage, see if anybody wants to get on this break. And I'm going to pack this stuff up and get the next break running here. But I have a bunch of pieces of the past stuff in the buy it now. This one is there's 4 hits per box. These boxes are awesome. If anybody's into non-sport, I love to rip that for someone, but maybe I'll set it up as a break. It's a little complicated to set up as a break, but this I have in the buy it now. I'll pin it in case anybody wants to get in on it. Let's see. So there's 9 spots. There's 9. This is a case of 5 boxes. I'll let the chat choose the box, but there's 9 packs that I'm selling there. So that's up to you guys. Anyone wants to get in on that? If you don't want to, no worries. If I only have like 2 people get in on it, I'll rip it regardless. But let me get this stuff put away so I don't confuse it with the second break. I'll be right back. Let me pin another giveaway too. Your choice on this stack. That giveaway should be running. And guys, I should add that the shipping, I mean, I guess it's probably apparent in the listings, but the shipping is $5 your first team, 25 cents every team after that. And I'll ship in 2 weeks. I do 2 weeks at a time. So it won't be for, it'll be next weekend I'll ship. So you'll get a lot of cumulative shipping. I'll probably ship after the baseball break on June 22nd. 613, break 1. We mark this box. All right. I see a couple people bought them. Cool. Did you rip Mega Optic first? No, I ripped it last, Andy. That was the last box I just ripped. The green hypers. All right, so people are buying on that. Very cool. All right. Let me rip this real quick for Threads and Kicks. Get the 91 Pro Set Series 1. There you go. Nice. You're starting off strong. You can win a trip to the Pro Bowl. Let's spin it this way. Bart Oates, Bruce Armstrong, Kevin Butler. I remember I had Kevin Butler in Fantasy League. Brian Millard, Art Shell. We hit Art Shell as a player and a coach in tonight. Gary Zimmerman, Jack Del Rio, Anthony Thompson, Martin Mayhew, Steve Wisniewski, Otis Anderson. That's an interesting one. Super Bowl Telly Clinic. You got the official. Who's that official? Bob McElwee. There you go. Keith Jackson on like the Diamond King style card. And Roman Gabriel on the World League coach. Former Eagle. There you go. Very cool. I didn't know they had those in those packs. Guys, probably what I'll do for the box that's on the stage, if anyone wants to, there's 4 spots left. I will, I'll do a wheel and then figure out, and I'll do another wheel to figure out who gets which pack. Well, I'll probably do like pack 1 and I'll spin a wheel. That way we figure out who gets each pack. All right, so let me get the next. That's still in the buy it now. If anyone wants to get in on that, that'll be in the buy it now. But let me get the next break going. We have Cleveland Browns. Again, this break, let me move some of the stands out of the way. This break is a Donruss Optic retail box. We have the Donruss Fat Pack, Prestige Fat Pack, and the 88 Topps Cello Pack. So that's the second break. Cleveland Browns, running right now, sudden death. Get a little drink of water, help my voice. Left Coast Picker, thank you. Dallas Cowboys on stage. They have a lot of hits. And as I said the last stream, they have more like downtowns and stuff you can hit than wins last year, I think. They're loaded in the set. We're running now. Dallas Cowboys, sudden death. Rod takes it down. Denver Broncos, good team in this break, obviously. There's a lot of cards in that Optic retail. Obviously, people be hunting Bo Nix with the Broncos. Running now, 10 seconds. Left Coast Picker taking it down. Detroit Lions. Let's see if King of Panics can get back on the winning way with the Lions here. Running now, 10 seconds. King of Panics gets in this time. Green Bay Packers. 10 seconds, sudden death. Running now. Amber's in. So is Kixadelphia. Amber takes it down. Thank you, Amber. Got Dwick 74 in on the pre-bidding. Thanks for the update, Steamy Traveler. We got the Houston, Texas running here. 10 seconds, sudden death. Running now. Come on over to Dibs at Cards. That's the best time to get it on breaks, right? Might as well entertain yourself. Because obviously you're on your phone. Left Coast Picker taking it down. Indianapolis Colts. Again, don't forget, there's the vintage back there. The Kansas City Chiefs are a chase. The Christian Okoye, Bo Jackson. Garage Sale Maniacs is in. 10 seconds, and it's running. Garage Sale Maniacs takes it. Jacksonville Jaguars. Running now. 10 seconds. Oops, that started. Okay, here we go. King of Planets taking it. Kansas City Chiefs. Last time we opened that 88 tops, we hit the Okoye for the Chiefs. Running now. 10 seconds. Left Coast Picker snagging them. And the Raiders. The Raiders, obviously, Brock Bowers, Bo Jackson chasing in this product, or these products. Running 10 seconds, sudden death. Amber 46 takes him down. Los Angeles Chargers. Here we go. Sudden death, 10 seconds. And guys, if you ever want to make sure you get a team that you don't want to miss on, you can throw, while there's a few seconds at the beginning before I start it, you can put your pre-bid in. It's probably the best way to max bid to make sure you get what you want. LA Rams coming to stage. 10 seconds, sudden death. Running now. Return the Slab, taking them down. Thank you, Return the Slab. Miami. Why can't I say Miami tonight? Miami Dolphins. Running 10 seconds here. Thank you, Garage Sale Maniacs. By the way, Kixadelphia, do you want giveaways running? Let's see here. You got Garage Sale Maniacs. There we go, man. Congrats. You get your choice. You got the Leaf Pack, the other Leaf Pack, 91 Leaf, 92 Leaf, Dick Tracy, Pacific Baseball, Star Trek, and you can either ship or rip, whatever you choose. But Kixadelphia, do you want me to ship out your stuff immediately since you had that big hit? Or same goes for anyone. If you guys want me to ship it out, I don't have to hold it. 91 Leaf, you got it. All right, here we go. Minnesota Vikings, 10-second sudden death. Yeah, rip or ship, your call, man. Whatever you want me to do. Vikings are running now, sudden death. Rod taking him down. Rod's an animal in this break. New England Patriots. New England Patriots were on fire in the last break. Yeah, I'm totally cool. Let's see. I'll take it. If it's not an inconvenience, I'll take it whenever you can. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'll get it shipped out for you. I'll get it packed up on Sunday. Here we go. New England Patriots. Starting now. Sudden death. No problem. Yeah, if anybody ever wants me to not hold the stuff, I'm happy to do that too. Threads and kicks, taking it down. Guys, there are a few other things in the buy now too. There's a couple, I think 4 Pokemon items in there. New Orleans Saints. Dan the man in the house with the pre-bidding. Running now, 10 seconds, sudden death. Dan taking it down. Thank you, Dan. New York Giants, Malik Neighbors, Chase here. 10 seconds, sudden death. If anybody's in the Philly show, I'm set up at the, or I will be set up tomorrow at the Philly Vintage Flea. Bring it, man. My van, I'm bringing more stuff to this show than I brought to the National. It is so loaded. My son's going to help me set up. So it's going to be I'm exhausted though from packing up and pricing so many different. It's a clothing show, but I brought memorabilia. Jets running now, 10 seconds, sudden death. Left coast picker taking him down. Here we go. The Birds struck in the first break. Will they strike again? Philadelphia thinks so. Eagles, 10 seconds, sudden death. Running now. Let's hit a little Jalen Hurts downtown this time, right? Pair him up. Philadelphia likes that thought. Steelers. Yeah, it's always tough. It's tricky to wait till the last second. I usually pre-bid on these kind of sudden death auctions because I know I lose them when I try to wait till the last second. 49ers. Running now, 10 seconds. If anyone watching on YouTube, coming over to dibditcards.com. Garage Sale Maniacs taking down the 49ers. Seattle Seahawks. Burning now. And guys, I have a very cool break next Thursday night. Well, I'm going to do 2 football breaks, but one of the breaks is going to have like an Optic fat pack or hanger box from every year from 2020 to 2024. So 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. Be fun because you can hunt the rookies each year. That 2020 pack, they're not cheap, even for a fat pack. Because you got all the giant rookies in that set. Tampa Bay Bucks. 10 seconds, running now. I'm still going to add a little bit more to that, too. Maybe a little 89 score. Let's really make that one a fun one. Left coast picker, thank you. Tennessee Titans. 10 seconds. Running now. Sudden death. Thank you, Rare Vintage Deals. I think that's a new name in the break for me. Appreciate it. Love the name. Washington Commanders. The belle of the ball, as King of Pennant says. And somebody else probably said it better. Washington Commanders running now. 10 seconds. Threads and kicks, taking it down. All right. There we go. So I think they're all, let me just check the orders here real fast. Cool. All right, good. No payment issues. So I guess I'll probably go with Prestige. Let's go Prestige, 88 tops, Donruss Fat, and the Optic. That sounds like a good plan for everyone. I will put this back to the stage in case anybody wants to fill that out. You don't have to. I mean, I'm going to rip it regardless. I'll just keep the stuff that doesn't sell. But there's 4 left available of that Pieces of the Past 9-pack hobby box. Yeah, Prestige. Good luck, everyone. It's a rough start for me here. This is when I can't get open. There we go. Now we got it. Sure enough. These are Hunter Henry. These are a little hard to read. Bobby Wagner. Austin Eckler. DeAndre Hopkins. Vinny Testaverde throwback. Chris Godwin. Richard Sherman. Xavier Woods. Trey McBride. Logan Wilson. Deion Sanders. Sam Laporta. Joey Burrow. TJ Hawkinson. Jordan Phillips. Or is it Jaden Phillips? Jalen Waddle. Kobe Turner. Kyron Williams. Derwin James Jr. Justin Herbert. Yeah, I know. I butchered that the last break, I think, right? Jaden Hicks, rookie. Mason Smith, rookie. Braylon Trice, rookie. Set these guys so I can get them in penny sleeves. Javon Solomon. There's a backward card. I'll save that to the end. Let's flip this around. Get Eric Dickerson throwback. CeeDee Lamb. Prestigious Pros. Josh Allen. All right. I flipped around a bunch of cards. All right, I'll just have to flip this. Anthony Richardson, Youth Movement. CJ Mosley. Jamal Lewis. Those cards are hard to read with the and that card we saw, the Javon Solomon. All right. Let's do the vintage pack next. Thanks, Left Coast Picker. I've never ripped that, so I'm excited to rip that. You know what? Let me go right to the scissors here. I can have the gum? Oh, thank you. I will save that for the King of Pennants. Is there gum in this one? In these cellos? I don't think there is gum. Oh, why is it not coming out that easy? All right, let me this is a stubborn pack. Okay, now they're coming out. That card is sort of stuck to the pack. So I will Maybe there was gum in there. Let's see what that card is, and I will get it out carefully. That is a JT. I can't really see who it even is. JT Smith. So, I mean, not a big hit there. That's he's stuck in the pack, unfortunately, but I'll get it out as carefully as I can. All right, James Lofton. Donnell Thompson. Mike Wilson. Yeah, there you go. A little bonus. Keith Byers. I love Keith Byers. I have his game use helmet right next door, or in the room next door. James Griffin. Brian Hansen. Dennis McKinnon. Dean Biasucci. Chuck Nelson. Dwight Stevenson. Phil Simms. Eugene Marvey. Bill Brooks. John Reed. Tony Zendejas. It was his brother, Louis Zendejas, that the Eagles had a bounty out on the Bounty Bowl. Warren Moon. Anthony Carter. Neil Anderson. Good Bears running back. There we go. The Boz rookie card. The Boz. I like it. Definitely going to sleeve up the Boz. Steve Largent, Jim Collins, Chris Dolman, Michael Carter, Philip Epps, Mosey Tatupu, Tony Collins, Charles Mann, good defensive end, Mike Horan, Scott Studwell. Yeah, Largent. That's a nice card too. Dave Waymer. Frankie Neal. That one has a little defect in it. Doug Williams. Bob Golick. Seth Joyner. One of the better linebackers for the Birds in all time. Lee Rusin. Henry Thomas, rookie. Good pass rusher. Or he was a tackle, but I think he was a good sack getter for the tackle spot. Chris Washington, Timmy Smith, Dino Hackett. Dino could hack it at football. We know who couldn't hack it at football? The King of Pennants. Right, Andy? Maybe he's not with us anymore. All right, we're going to get into the Donruss Fat Pack, and then we'll do the I said Dino could hack it, but couldn't hack it at football. The King of Pennants. Little dad joke there. Father's Day weekend, right? Or almost Father's Day weekend. Well, yeah, exactly. Oh, congrats. Yeah, same for over the years sports. First Father's Day weekend. I don't think so. I think I'm very good. Very good at it. All right. Fat Pack. Fat Packs are a little exhausting to rip. More for the voice. There was a point over the winter where I was like streaming every day on Dibdit, some different Dibdit verse platform, and live streaming on YouTube, and going to the Eagles game and screaming at the Eagles game. I had like zero voice for like 2 weeks. Jonathan Allen, Demario Douglas, Dick Butkus, Brandon Aubrey, Jordan Love, Marquise Brown, TJ Hawkinson, Andre Rison, Bad Moon, Mark Andrews, Greg Rousseau, Chase Brown, David Njoku, Josh Reynolds, Sam Laporta, Press proof, Deron Payne. Devon Witherspoon. Elite Series, Terry McLaurin. Pretty cool looking card. Foy Lukanen. Darius Robinson, rookie. Tyler Guyton. Spencer Rattler, rookie card. There we go. Tip Riemann. Andre Johnson. Forrest Buckner. Travis Etienne Jr. Zamir White. Can we RPS for the Kid Reporter? What do you mean by RPS? Yeah, I'm being careful. I'm gonna get him sleeved up as soon as I get done this. Oh, I'll just put it with your stuff if you want it. Return the slab. Cameron Jordan and the Kid Reporter. Oh, okay. Well, I thought maybe you liked him for some reason. All right, I figured you might have been, but I'm getting him sleeved up right now, Dan. I forgot you had the Saints. I thought you were just a Rattler fan. I could see him being pretty good this year. Then we got a good young coach, an offensive mind, led the Birds offense last year. I could see that being a good spot. I'm going to sleeve up that McLaren. Just a cool looking card. No, I figured you were joking. Yeah, it's all good. I was going to top load any kind of big name rookie, and I'll penny sleeve all the rookies. All right. All right, now we get in the retail box. Yeah, that's crazy. I know that guy put up stats. I mean, his stats are, as far as like passing yards, I mean, potentially Hall of Fame worthy, but I'm sure he's not. He's not a Hall of Fame player. I don't think that's a debate, at least in my opinion. But I mean, the guy put up stats, and I don't think there's ever been a streakier quarterback in the NFL. I mean, that Saints team at the beginning of the season was like unstoppable until they met the Birds, and the Birds shut them down, and then it was never the same for the Saints. Oh, okay, Raider. Yeah, I gotcha. But yeah, you probably know. I mean, he was super streaky with the Raiders too. He had one game against the Eagles. He was unstoppable. Empty box. It should be 20 packs. Let's count these out. 5 packs there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now, I mean, I don't know. Was it ever? I'm not even sure, to be honest. But yeah, 20 packs, 4 cards per pack in these retail boxes. I don't know what it was last year, though. I don't think I've ever opened a retail before I picked up this group. All right, good luck, everyone. Max Crosby. Jahan Dotson. Miles Sanders. So I'm going to pull my chair up here. My back is killing me after all the loading today. We got the Michael Penix rated rookie there. Yeah, I'm sure. Get Michael Penix in the top loader. Got to get a new box of top loaders open, though, first. My wife is yelling at me that, what do you own a card shop? Because I like constantly getting top loaders and one touches. I mean, I must have ordered like a few thousand top loaders just so I had them. And She wasn't thrilled with me, but she never is. Yeah. I'm excited for that. A bunch of those young quarterbacks, I guess not rookie, going into this year. There we go. There's the Penix. Jarius Sneed, Will Levis, Zeke, Keon Coleman play action rookie card. It's a cool one. Yeah, he was impressive, especially for the Falcons. What they did in the offseason, that leading up to that, where they made the big play for Kirk Cousins, and then they drafted Penix. Very sort of odd. I get the drafting the best player available, right? You want that's an ideology that makes sense, but Bowers is a beast. Rashad White, Zach Charbonnet, got the Tyler Algier, and then we got the emoji, star emoji. It's not the lobster emoji, but we got the Bucks, Levante David. Brock Bowers is your favorite player? Return the slab? George Kittle, TJ Watt, Jameson Williams, and the star emoji card. Caleb Williams, there we go. That's a nice hit for the Bears. It's a beauty. Get him sleeved up right away. Dan says the MVP of the league next year. Yeah, that's a nice card. I'll show that again. Justin Fields, Saquon, Von Miller, Raider rookie Jacob Cowing. Nice. They're the same emoji. Return the slab. By the way, I got some slabs back from PSA that we should do an unboxing soon. I don't even know what they are, but I think they are autos. It could be something. I don't know what that is there. A little silver there. I don't know the layout of where they put things in these packs. Jeremy Ruckert, Anthony Richardson. I'll pull from the back first. Trey Benson, rated rookie. Rated rookie. It's just the silver hollow. Penix. There we go. Michael Penix hitting nice in this box. Yeah, it's a nice one. All right. Isaiah Simmons. Cameron Jordan. Zach Moss. Cade Stover. There we go, Derek Carr. Ramondre Stevenson. Something fancier back there. That's the emoji card again. Sky Moore. What we got here? Zay Jones. Almost halfway through the box. Jordan Addison, Jalen Waddle, Jake Ferguson, Travis Kelce lighted up. We hit the Mahomes in that in the first rip, the first break. Yeah, me and Andy, the King of Pennants, we on our YouTube channel, Rips and Brews, we ripped a couple mega boxes of Phoenix, hunting some color blasts. Didn't hit any color blasts, but fun product. I'm going to just rip another one of them soon. Byron Young, Kyron Williams, Grady Jarrett, Marshawn Lloyd, so my main channel is Vintage Sport Flips on YouTube. I put a picking video out every Saturday, 1 o'clock. We have a live podcast, me and Andy, King of Pennants, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. But my ripping channel is Rips and Brews. Rips and Brews. Brian Robinson Jr., Tony Pollard, Kyler Murray, Terrion Arnold rated rookie. That's coming to King of Pennants. I think you got the Lions, right, Andy? Kate Otten, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Drake London, Diamond Hands, CeeDee Lamb. Trivia question. What NFL draft year has the most Hall of Fame players from it? Let's see, I know the Steelers had a draft where they had multiple Hall of Famers. I'll go 84. 84. That's probably not right. It's probably one of the 70 Steelers drafts. I don't know how many. They have like 6 Hall of Famers in one draft. That was also like probably a 30-round draft at that point. Fred Warner, Brock Purdy, Aiden Hutchinson, Treylon Burks on the emoji. $1964. All right, interesting. Let's see who some of the 64 rookies. How about Mike Ditka? Is he in the 64 draft? But I was second. That's pretty impressive. I'm impressed with myself. Najee Harris, A.J. Brown, Bryce Young, Jace McClellan on the emoji. Anyway, in the chat, tell me, anyone else know any of the Hall of Famers from that 64 draft? I'm trying to think, 64. I don't know the 65 rookies that great. Staubach, I would have thought. Yeah, that would be my other guess. Paul Krause. Was he a Packer or Steeler? Yeah, definitely many moons. Alan Lazard, Kayvon Thibodeau, Jonathan Taylor, rated rookie. Jaden Daniels. There we go. A little Jaden Daniels, rated rookie. Paul Warfield, Chiefs, right? The Vikings, okay. Daniel Jones, Jamar Chase, and the silver here. Oh, I got a pile of cards slid over. Let me just fix this real quick. Cowboy, Deuce Vaughn, the rated rookie, Audric Estime. When was the first Super Bowl? It would be 60. Is it 67? Could be wrong on that. Yeah, Automatic Flippers. First break, we had a monster. We hit the Saquon Barkley Uptown. Then there was a couple nice Drake May hits in that break. This break, the best so far is the Caleb Williams. I think the Caleb Williams emoji. Did a couple nice Penix. Yeah. I'll rip that into, turn that into a short soon. Alvin Kamara. Rashee Rice. Pull from the back. Kool-Aid McKinstry going to Dan in Demand. That's the back of the card. There we go, an auto. Tyson Bagent. Hash mark going to the Bears. Very cool. Yeah, I like it. I don't feel like you pull autos a ton in Optic, but very, very nice to pull one. Tell me about Bagent, Dan. Bob Brown. Yeah, Bob Brown was a great tackle for the Eagles. I wish it was a Caleb auto. I'm not 100% sure he signs in the product, but still would be cool. We had gotta make sure you sleeve up Dan's Kool-Aid McKinstry. Even top loading them for you, Dan. Here we go. How many packs we got? We got 3 packs left. Antonio Gibson. Justin Jefferson. Trayvon Diggs. Star emoji. A Brown. Jerome Ford. Guys, there's 3 spots available. If anybody wants to get in on it, on this, it's on the stage. It's pinned, but it's a box. We're going to pull a box out of this unopened case of Pieces of the Past, 9-year edition, Series 1. I mean, it's potential to hit some cut autos. Obviously, that's not a guarantee. We'll see what we pull, but I've never opened it before. I mean, I've opened a lot of Pieces of the Past. I've never hit an auto, and there's a potential in most of the products, but all right, second to last pack. Yeah, exactly. That'd be cool. Jonnu Smith. Tua Tagovailoa. Lamar Jackson. Captain in Charge. CJ Mosley. Cool looking card. Yeah, I love that stuff. And to be honest, you get to learn a little bit as you go too, because sometimes you'll pull a relic of someone you don't really know much about. I'll show you one of the cooler cards I hit in a second. Got the Puka. This is the last pack, by the way. Hayden Hurst, Josh Jacobs, last card, rated rookie, Seattle, DJ James. All right. I'll run through the hits in a second. That was cool stuff. They got the Fletcher Cox in there. I love, I'm an Eagles collector, man. I appreciate that. Let me show you some of the hits here. All right, so we're going to start off with the pink. There's no order here, but the silver hollow, Michael Penix, Keon Coleman, play action, the Boz rookie card, Jaden Daniels, rated rookie, the hash marks, Tyson Bagent, auto, Michael Penix, and the Caleb Williams, the Bella DeBall right there. So nice box. Nice break. Let me pin another giveaway here. I will rip the other giveaway. The coach card. Rich Kotite. Yeah. Richie K. I know what you mean, yeah. Ironically enough, is that ironic? I think I said that correctly. Did I just run that giveaway? Oh, there it is. Let me start that giveaway. I named my son after this guy right here, Buddy Ryan. That's a signed card of Buddy Ryan. I got another one that I just got back from PSA. So I'm a huge Buddy Ryan fan, but Kotite came after Buddy Ryan. All right, I want to box this stuff up. Get on that giveaway, guys. I will rip Garage Sale Maniacs giveaway in a second, and you can still get it. There's 2 more spots left on that next break. And there is a buy it now of, I think, one of the cooler boxes. Well, there's 3 cool buy it nows in the products in the buy it now that are cool. We got the Multi-Sport Keepsake Edition. There's some monster pulls you can pull out of that. What I've been pulling a lot out there is like gem relic cards. Then there's a historical edition, Keepsake Edition. So the Multi-Sport Edition, I think you're guaranteed 1 auto and 1 additional relic cards. You get 2 cards per box, 1 being an auto. The historical pack, I think it's 1 pack in general per box, 1 relic card per box. And the last one is the Keepsake Pieces X Keepsake box. That's 4 hits per box. That's a cool box. All right, let me get this over here. And I'm going to rip that next break regardless, so I'll just keep 2 of the spots myself. But I'll leave it open while I do this giveaway if anybody wants to get in on it. Here we go. Leaf set, Garage Sale Maniacs. There's another giveaway up in the corner if you want to get in on that. I just back giving me trouble here. There we go. Turn up Storm Davis. I love this set back in the day. Dwayne Ward. I remember being at a flea market hunting these, and they were like super popular. Danny Tartable, David Wells, Kevin Seitzer, Mike Morgan, Dennis Cook, Kevin Brown, the Commonwealth picker in the house, Oral Hershiser, Rich Gossage, Jim Gott, Rich DeLuca, Stan Javier, Gino Petrali, Tim Crews, and then the puzzle card. So I think it might be Harmon Killebrew in this set. Not sure about that, but there we go. Thank you, man. We can get this in the box. All right. What should I do first? Should I do another like this, another box of this as an auction, or you want me to do the 9-pack box? I'm fine either way. Here's what we're gonna is on the stage right now. There's 2 left. Pieces of the Past, 9-year edition, 9 packs per box. I mean, there's some potential cut autos there. There's like dual relics, triple relics. There are book relics. There might be the handwriting of relics. No. I'm sorry. No. In this there is 1 card per pack. Yeah, I thought you meant 1 pack per box, but yeah, it's 1 card per pack. 9 packs per box. I've never ripped this product, but a lot of them are. Most of that stuff is a 1 pack per box. Or yeah, 1 pack per box. Or 1 card per pack. I'm really struggling here. All right. Let me get this cut open, and we'll let everyone choose. And what I'll do is I'm going to pull out the packs, and then I'll run a spinning wheel with the names to see who gets the first pack, the second pack, and so on. And Pieces of the Past usually has a case hit of some sort. What that case hit is going to vary. So we do have a shot at a case hit since this is the first time this case is being opened. All right. So you guys choose. Let me get some of these stands out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First in the chat, we'll rip that. 3. You got it, Amber. 3. All right, so there's 2 spots left, but I'll close it down. We'll just I'll just keep 2 of the packs. We'll rip it all. Oh, 1 left. Left coast picker coming in. Let me get these names down while I'll leave it up for a second. Yeah, good at this. See who purchased them so far. Left coast picker got the last one. Big time sales, 365. We got left coast picker again. Kixadelphia is on there. Amber 46. Hawkeye Mike is in on it. Appreciate it, Mike. I didn't see who bought them. Left Coast Picker. And Hawkeye Mike is in twice. All right. So let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, somebody bought the last one, right? Nomadic Flippers. All right. Here we go. They didn't even see that come through. All right. Let me add you on the list. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, okay, yeah, I got Left Coast Picker with 3, Left Coast Picker with 3, Hawkeye Mike with 2, Amber 46, Kixadelphia, Big Time Sales, Nomadic Flippers. So I'm going to open the box. I'm going to keep the cards in order, 1 to 9, and then I will spin a wheel for pack 1, so we know who got what, and I'll rip in that order. So let me get this sliced. Okay, this is my first time opening it. I've watched some videos just so I knew the layout a bit. There's another seal here. All right, so I think there's 9 packs inside this little cellophane empty box. Oh, Card Mogul taking down the giveaway. As soon as I put these on the table, I will show you your choices. The adhesive on the team bag is sticking to it. All right, we just double check to make sure they were right on the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thankfully, they were right. Whose is this? Oh, so this is everyone. So this is it's per pack here, Left Coast Picker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin the wheel for number 1, and we'll figure out who opens this pack, and then number 2, which is a different style pack there. But the giveaway, Card Mogul, your choice of Leaf Set, Dick Tracy, 96, 98 Pacific Baseball, Star Trek, your choice. All right, so let me see how this shows. You guys see that okay? Leaf, you got it, Card Mogul. And then let me know if you want me to rip it or ship it. I'm going to shuffle these names up, but they're all, here's a list over here. Do a bunch of shuffling. And we'll spin it here. Whoever, Rip, you got it, man. Whoever wins this, you can get the first pack. And then we'll go through it. I'll rip that first pack and we'll come back to the wheel. Spinning now. Ooh, Big Time Sales. Big Time Sales taking it down. All right. Big Time Sales, your pack. So these cards are a little thin, so I'm going to cut it carefully. I was watching a guy rip one of these. We're different product, but he actually cut the card when he was doing a break, which is not a great thing. Might not have ripped it cut it far enough. Let's see. Yeah, I did. There we go. Okay. Let's see who Big Time Sales is getting here. Authentic Relic. Got Franklin Roosevelt. Got the book Relic. Very cool looking card. I mean, we're hoping for a handwritten Relic or maybe a monster cut auto or something, but very cool, attractive looking card. I never seen this style card from them before. Get that label for Big Time Sales. Get them sleeved up. Thank you, man. Appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Let me get that labeled for you. Big time sales. All right. So pack 2, which is a little different looking pack. That's the only pack that looked a little different there. Get back over to the wheel. Remove big time sales. I'll shuffle it a few times here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get it spinning. Kixadelphia taking down the next pack. All right, Kixadelphia's pack here. All right, let me see if we can feel where the card is. Yeah, I'll cut up here. Could try to just open it regular, but these packs are challenging to open. There we go. All right. I don't recognize him yet. Anyone know that? Andrew Johnson, book relic. Different looking card too. Never saw this one before. This, again, I've never opened this before, but pretty cool looking cards. I love the oval portrait there. Andrew Johnson. This one's done like a bar relic style, where they sort of mount it on top of the card. Actually, coming to you, Kixadelphia. I'll ship that with your Saquon. Thank you, man. Kixadelphia. Get this giveaway labeled real fast too. Card Mogul Leaf pack. All right, pack number 3. Gonna shuffle 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get that spinning. Amber 46 taking it down. All right, here we go. Amber's pack. Let's see if I can open it regular. These are so. The problem is the cards are pretty thin stock. There's only one card in the pack, so it's you got to be pretty careful. You don't want to be like bending the card at all. All right, well, I got it started. I'm going to cut the rest. I know, right? I'm being careful, Amber. I've opened a lot of these packs, not this particular box, but a lot of these packs, and they're challenging to open, but you got to just take it slow. And I was watching a breaker do it, and he's like ripping through them, and it's like hard to. I don't know how he was doing that. There we go. Let's see what we got. There we go. GW. Dual relic, George Washington. Dual book relic. Very cool. George. Very nice looking card. Get that one sleeved up. All on a Bissimo box after this, which is there's only one pack per box, but it's 2 cards per pack. But those cards are absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Amber. Appreciate you being here. Get this shuffled 5 times again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And spinning. Pneumatic flippers taking it down. Next pack, going to pneumatic flippers. All right, I'll get started. I think the last time I did it was a little bit easier. Let me get it started that way, and then I will cut it. All right, do that, and then I'll cut it. By the way, guys, I have another football break Thursday night. It's going to be a fun Optic break. I'm going to do an Optic pack from the last 5 years and some other stuff in that break. And then I have an awesome baseball break on Sunday night with Tim over the years. Here's Pneumatics card. I feel like I know that face. Is it Paul Revere? Who is that? Paul Revere. Did know it. Book relic. He was a silversmith. We got a little silver pot there. Yeah, that's a thoughtful look. That's what I do when I'm at work. Just the hand on the chin. You make yourself look like you're in deep in thought. I'm actually daydreaming about ripping cards. But Paul Revere coming in pneumatic flipper. Looks a little bit like ADH Dave's, doesn't it? It's only ADH Dave vibes. He just sold a little silver piece on Did. Should I sold that on eBay? It does, right? Get that label for pneumatic flipper. Yeah, right. I always wanted to go to the Antique Roadshow. I love that show. I mean, I loved all the. I saw your comment. I started to write Amber 46 on that one. Right, let me get rid of the chosen one there. Okay, chosen one is gone. And it's still showing in the chat here. It's gone on YouTube. All right, that one was pneumatic flippers. Anyone watching on YouTube, though, come over to dibditcards.com. Maybe not the chosen one, but other people. All right, next pack. Back to the wheel. Shuffle 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Didn't look like it was shuffling because there's only 2 names on there now, but get it spinning. Left Coast Picker taking it down. Absolutely, yeah. That's my plan to hold, unless people request. Like, I'm going to ship Kixadelphia stuff because he had the monster hit. But my plan is to hold it all until after the baseball break, which is on June 22nd. But if anybody wants me to ship earlier, which, like I said, I know I'm going to do that for Kixadelphia, I'm happy to do that. Definitely will save people shipping if I do hold it. Here we go. Left Coast Picker. Here's your pack. All right. Yeah, like a Native American, right? Is that Chief Joseph? Dual relic. Geronimo. I was close. Geronimo, dual relic. Cool card. I know. That's what I have yet to hit an auto. But let me show you a card I pulled from one of these boxes. Get this labeled first for Left Coast Picker. Here's a couple cards I hit. This was at a different product, but from Pieces of the Past. It's a 1/1 Grover Cleveland authentic handwritten relic, oversized card, a beautiful card. Here was a handwritten card of Abe Lincoln I just had on top of that. But this card is a 1/1 Woodrow Wilson. Beautiful looking card. I don't really love the relic on this card. They might have made an error on that relic, but pretty cool card. So that's a couple things I just had laying near me. All right. Next pack. Shuffle 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get it spinning. Well, it was between Hawkeye Mike and Hawkeye Mike. So Mike takes it. Mike's back here. Make sure I don't. It'd be a nightmare to cut a card. All right, this one actually is ripping easy, so I'll do it that way. I'll do it this way. Here we go. Got MLK. That's at the looks like at the spot of his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. Book relic, Martin Luther King. And actually, pretty cool that the book relic. Sometimes it's just random words, but it does talk about nonviolence. And you see King there. So MLK, cool card. I was like a chaperone for my son's band trip where they performed in Washington D.C. and I was at the is it the Lincoln Memorial? So that's what that is, right? And it's nondescript. Like I have like a little mark on the ground where he stood when he gave that speech. Hawkeye Mike. All right, next up. Shuffle 5 times. Spinning. Left Coast Picker. All right. Well, let's get an auto. Let's get some handwriting. Let's get something here. Let me see if I can rip it again. The last one went well. All right, I think that one worked. Yeah, it's not sliding out perfect. All right. I think that's Genghis Khan on this one. Genghis Khan, dual relic. Cool looking card. I do like that these book relics are, at least it looks like the relics are pertaining, or they're, about the historical figure. Sometimes on other products, they're just like random relics that, are not totally unrelated to the person. Left Coast Picker. All right, now it's just between Mike and Left Coast Picker. few shuffles there. Spinning. All right, looks like it's going to be left coast picker. Yep. All right. That was the empty pack I had laying over there. I'm going to have to cut this one too. It's just not ripping super easy. Still not ripping super easy. Let me rip it down. There we go. All right. Now I got it. I think. Got FDR again. Different FDR card, though. FDR card. FDR dual relic. Dual book relic. Look at the first one was a single relic, I think. Totally different layout, so it must be a different set. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I will run one more product after this, too, the Bissimo, if anybody wants that. It's going to be one box going to one person because there's two numbered cards, one relic numbered card per box. The last one's going to Mike. I don't have to spin the wheel anymore. I'm going to keep ripping this and keep doing breaks of this stuff. Eventually, we're going to hit a cut auto for somebody. Now, there are definitely autos in this. I think you're guaranteed an auto in that sports box, but I want like I want a Ben Franklin cut. I want an Abe Lincoln cut. I opened one of those multi-sport boxes and got a Shedeur Sanders, which is cool, but hey, I want Abe. It's for Hawkeye Mike, last pack of the box. And these are definitely challenging. All right, now I got it. I don't know this guy. Anyone know him? Book relic. John Quincy Adams. All right. John Quincy Adams, relic card. That was a great show. Like it wasn't a documentary, but a great. What is the actor's name? It was one of the Adams. It was like a mini-series TV show. I'm totally blanking on the name of it, or it was just John Adams, right? Yeah, they're cool. That one is. I think that one even a cooler relic because it's a. Tell it's a very early document. Thanks, man. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, congrats on your Saquon. Go Birds. All right, I will run one of these Bissimo boxes. Again, here I opened one of these for my channel. Here's the cards I hit. The numbered Sacagawea. Beautiful cards. And then a numbered Isaac Newton. But you can pull, obviously a variety of stuff out of there. That probably wasn't a great box that I ripped. But let me get this one to the stage. So there's one pack per box, 2 cards per pack, both numbered. One's a relic card. So again, it's going to just one person. Since there's only 2 cards, it's hard to divvy that up in a break. But It's going to run 15 seconds. The wick is in there. I'll leave that for a second for prebids. Let me rip. I forgot to rip Card Mogul's pack here. So let me get that rip real fast and we'll get this running. But of all the pieces of the past products, Bissimo is by far the best looking. Paul Assenmacher, Dan Gladden, Scott Fletcher, Bryn Smith. I guess that's Brian. Just an interesting way to spell Brian. Mark Davis, Marvin Freeman, Ricky Henderson. There we go. That's a cool action card. Stolen Base King. Gerald Perry, Jay Buhner, John Olerud. Remember Frank Costanza was mad at Steinbrenner. They traded Jay Buhner, Jose Guzman, Ben McDonald, Ken Caminiti, and Dave Righetti. Coming to Card Mogul. All right, now the Bissimo is going to run. These are not cheap boxes. I think these retail $40 bucks, $50. Here it's running. Starting at $1. It's at $4 now. And eventually, we're going to pull a monster out of one of these boxes. Hopefully, it's tonight. We've already pulled one monster in the football break. I did sell some of my Bissimo stuff I hit. There's a sweet Genghis Khan relic card. Nomadic Flippers taking it down. That was a good buy. All right, let's get it ripped for Nomadic. Empty box, one pack. And next break, guys, I would definitely think about somebody ripping one of these. These things are epic. Maybe I will figure a way to break one. But these are the coolest boxes, I think, from Pieces of the Past. There's like one pretty good hit per box, but there's 4 cards per box. All right, so there's 2 cards in this pack for Nomadic. Let's see what we get. Need to work on their ability to open these packs a little bit more. All right. I don't think there's enough room to cut these. The cards are pretty close to the top and bottom. Getting there, though. Just doing it carefully. Thought I was getting there. There we go. All right. I'm going to cut over here so I can slide it out. Man. Okay. All right. We're finally there. Let's see. Here's the first card. It's going to be a numbered card, not a relic card. I don't know. Is that a... Oh, we'll see who it is. Eleanor Roosevelt. Numbered 72 out of 99. Bottom card will be the relic. I think I know that forehead. You want to know who that is? I collect this guy a bit. That looks like it's Vincent van Gogh to me. I think they do have handwritten relics of Vincent van Gogh in this set. So let's see. Definitely Van Gogh. Handwriting relic. There we go. That's a nice one. Number 35 out of 50 or 36 out of 50. That's a beautiful hit for $11 buy. And that is, you can see that is iron oxidized ink. So that's why I love this product. I mean, again, handwritten relic, low number. I mean, relatively low number, right? Love it. That's cool. Congrats, man. It's a nice hit. And you get the Eleanor Roosevelt too. So I'm going to get Eleanor sleeve first. And get this guy sleeved up. I need to get a special thicker penny sleeve. Yeah, that was nice, right? That's a beauty, Vintage Reaper. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you hanging out with me. So on Thursday night, while I'm getting this stuff sleeved up here, Thursday night I have a football break. There'll be some Optic. I'm doing a cool break that has an Optic pack from 2020, 21, 22, 23, and 24. And I'll have something else vintage in there as well. And then I'll do some more pieces of the past in that break. And then on Sunday night, I'm doing a epic baseball break. The first one is a Bowman Mega, 3 Bowman blasters. But the best part of that break is a 1957 top set break that has one card, but it's one graded card guaranteed a PSA 7 or better. So we could pull a PSA 7 Brooks Robinson rookie, Frank Robinson rookie, Don Drysdale rookie, or Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays. So it could be something pretty epic. So that's going to be a fun break. Get this label for Nomadic. All right, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Fun night. Let me see what I can get rated here. And I'll see you on Thursday night. And I'm doing a card show on Tuesday night with Dan in Demand. Thanks, Left Coast. Appreciate you being here, man. Yeah, it was a fun time. Let's see. We got Jeff Holke in there. So let's get Jeff rated.